1972, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go from Kansas City, and he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on tackle. Brings up 3rd and 4. It's 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll go a short gain to the 25. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Here's Pacheco, and he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown KC. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and What you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Lamar going to work from the pistol. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 3rd and 2. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Henry, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. The one thing they couldn't have there is a sack that might take them out of field goal range. Fourth down, Jackson. That's going to be caught, and he's going to have the Ravens first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the give, here's Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down, Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line. 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, it leads to 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First down throw. Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Xavier Worthy. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will up the lead to 5.
Ravens 9. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. inside the 40, to the 20.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Ravens 16. Chiefs 14.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They put Kelce in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. Now right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 50 yards. And the Raven first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In the pistol, Jackson ready. To the goal line and in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane.